You want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
All right, hold on. Let's stop right there. Piers Morgan, you the plug. You gonna tell me that you don't have no idea what she's talking about? And since you don't have any idea what she's talking about, you gonna just let her say it on your show anyway? Let's see how that works out. Jaguar, keep going.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere.
Are you saying that basically this is all Jay-Z's fault? I'm not a fan of Jay-Z nor Diddy, but I gotta be honest, this is weird when he asks you, why is Jay silent? Your response is he starts fires all over the place. What are you talking about? Jag, we gonna get to why all of this is important very shortly. Just hold on.
Forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter.
Right. They all have Sean Carter in common. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, Jag. We know you don't have much money, but saying stuff like this out loud, like, hey, like, if Jay don't say anything, that means he's guilty, right? Cool.
This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through.
Huh?
Our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Since Me Too began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back.
Wait, so you telling me that Dream Hampton teamed up with Sean Carter, also known as Jay-Z, also known as Jigga? I'm not calling him Hove. That's pretty blasphemous. Y'all can call him Hove. I ain't doing that. You telling me that these two people teamed up and created the Me Too movement so Jay-Z could get his lick back on R. Kelly? Again, if your end game, Jag, is to get Diddy and all of them in jail, in prison, this is not the way. Like, are y'all really believing this? Get in the comments right now. Are you believing her? We gonna get to the fun part here in a second. Hit the like button.
Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there.
This is why I can't stand people like Jaguar Wright. This is why. Because do you even remember what the question was? Piers, what did you just ask her?
Since Me Too began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
He asked why people are being silent on this Diddy situation, and somehow you are now talking about Dream Hampton and Sean Carter, also known as Jay-Z, and then now you've gotten all the way over to Jay-Z interviewing with Gayle King and asking Gayle King why she hasn't questioned Jay-Z about his relationship with Aaliyah, which if we gonna do that, we would have to bring out Dame Dash as well. Because Dame Dash, I've seen you out here talking all of this stuff, which we gonna do a video about you later. So, you know, if we gonna be bringing up all this stuff, everybody gotta be talked about. But why are you even bringing up Aaliyah and Gayle King and Jay-Z in a question about why in the Me Too era people aren't really saying much about Diddy?
Exactly.
It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades. For decades.
How many victims?
What's the difference between me and Judy Garland? Social media.
Jaguar, I got to leave it there. I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for caring.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Look at your face, Piers. You know that you shouldn't have had this woman on your show. That's why you kept trying to say stuff like, oh yeah, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they not here to defend themselves. Didn't Vlad try to warn your goofy ass?
Well, Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist.
Well, no shit.
I don't really co-sign anything that she says. I've never had her on my show, and I don't have any plans to have her on my show.
You're blackballed.
You don't believe her?
She's got an album in 20 years, and a lot of this stuff is just stuff she's heard, things she's making up, and so forth. I'm not saying that there aren't serious things that Diddy may have done, but yeah, I can't co-sign anything that Jaguar Wright is saying.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Vlad is not a man of integrity by anyone's standards. And even he knows, he's like, man, I have a lot of liars on my show, but I ain't gonna have Jaguar on my show lying. She's too big of a liar for even my scrupulous platform. And we all know that Vlad the feds, so let's not even play that game. Man, this is wild. Hey, Piers, so did anything happen from this interview?
Well, last week I interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear.
Come on now, Piers. What we not getting ready to do is sit here and try to act like you didn't do anything wrong in having Jag on your show. No other places will have her on because of all of the unconfirmed things she say. And there are a lot of people that really think that Jay-Z, Sean Combs, and all the people she named are actually guilty. But in order for any of them to ever get convicted in any court of law, it is not going to be through her. It's not going to be through Choke No Joke. And it's not going to be through Gene Deal. These are the Diddy grifters. And we got to do a video about the Diddy grifters because y'all going to end up letting this man get off if he's supposed to go to prison.
That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview.
Welp. I'm not really sure what Piers was actually supposed to do. There's a reason why his lawyers hit Piers Morgan and not Jag Wright, and it's very simple. Jag is broke, Piers is not. And for her to get up there and say all of that stuff and not show any evidence, Piers does not have any choice but to back down. Could this be Jay-Z and Beyonce just trying to silence the truth? Absolutely, it could be. But do we have evidence of that? That's all that I'm worried about in this scenario is evidence. And Jag, all you got to do is show Piers Morgan actual evidence and he'll stand on the reporting. Show actual proof of any of the things you said and he'll stand on the reporting. You can't. You won't.
Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
That's right. Jaguar Wright, in 1 week, ruined all of her credibility as far as the mainstream is concerned. She will never be on another show as big as Piers Morgan. Jay-Z just went ahead with Beyonce and put the kibosh on her all over the internet. And Piers Morgan, he knew what he was doing. He knows that she can drum up some views and some likes and whatnot. So he went ahead and did that. And him apologizing to Jay-Z and Beyonce is no big deal. Maybe Jay-Z and Beyonce are trying to silence the truth. Jag can prove this wrong. She can prove that Jay-Z's a liar right now. Just put out what it is you have as proof. But then again, you're probably lying. Get in the comments right now. Do you believe Jaguar Wright, or do you think that this is Jay-Z and all of them colluding to tear down Jaguar Wright? I think Jay-Z and Sean Combs have done a lot of messed up stuff, but I don't believe Choke No Joke. I don't believe Gene Deal, and I do not believe Jaguar Wright. And that's because they're liars. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. We'll be back with more stories right here on The Real Late Night Crew. God is great. Peace.
Hello? Are you looking for me, officer? I'm in the middle of a live broadcast. My name is Jacqueline Suzette Johnson.
Okay, yeah, you're here looking for.
And why are you looking for me, officer?
There's a warrant for you out of Mesquite, Texas.
There's a warrant out of Mesquite, Texas?
Yes,
I never lived in Mesquite, Texas.
I don't know if you live there or not. That's the warrant.
1977. I've been being stalked online all day.
Okay, well, right now, I'm just going to advise you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be reviewed.
Oh, by the way, hold on. They're reading me my rights.
Do you have your ID on you?
No. My wallet is in my hotel room with my son and my mother who have been being harassed online all day.
Okay.
By the way, King World 2020 has been harassing us all day long, hunting us for the past 2 weeks. I've been being followed. I no longer live in Texas. I live here. Okay. I just got off the phone with the Soto police, and they said they don't have no warrant out for my arrest.
You're an NCIC, okay?
What is that? What is NCIC?
National Criminal Information.
Okay, and what does that mean?
It means that you're wanted full extradition anywhere in the state.
For a Class 3 misdemeanor? That's what I was charged with. Okay, guys, I think I have to go because I think they're going to arrest me now. Bye.